I am about to roll up to the start gate of my very first motorsports race ever in my low-budget old rally car that I have zero driving time in. Oh, and we're up against a little bit of competition. And if that weren't enough,
I don't actually currently fit in my rally car, nor do we have two proper seats to be able to race these things. So like, it's gonna be tricky to say the very least.
And this is all part of a series where I have less than 1 year to go from lifelong rally fan to competitive rally racer in a real-life championship. We're using sim racing and an old low-budget rally car to get there. How far can we take this? Hit that subscribe button if you like, and let's find out.
Oh. I don't care what's wrong with it. I just love it.
So I'm back at VEX Performance with Max, the team's crew chief.
Oh, I hear the dyno. So you guys have like a fully separate room for the dyno?
Yep.
Oh, cool. I guess you'd need to. That'd be like pretty damn loud.
And first things first, we got to do a quick pressure test on the cooling system.
All right.
Because we need to know whether the engine might be leaking coolant externally or the more scary option, leaking internally. And if it is, well, that changes things.
So we're either, changing brake pads and fluids or we're changing engines.
Or fixing it.
While we were waiting for that, the brakes need some serious attention.
Stop watching me, Max.
So you see that pin is really seized, so that should move freely.
All right. And that's why we're doing this.
So pads and rotors will be kind of a minimum.
Cheers.
Well, no damage from the drop. And
Hey.
then there's a piece of rubber that is actually stuck in there.
Oh,
it
yeah.
usually goes in the pin.
That looks about the same, right? Right? Look how crusty that shock body is, the threads are. Oh man. That's gonna be a treat to try and pull apart. How did this even function, even a little bit, when we were driving?
Yet somehow, that wasn't even the worst of it. I noticed something very strange about this rear caliper.
I think this one is completely missing the bolt. It's just not there.
Oh,
Yep.
so that caliper is loose.
Just wasn't there. So that caliper could have just left the chat at any point, basically. Oh, the other thing I was gonna ask was, I know you guys are saying like, step one, take the sway bar off the front. Do we wanna just do that today?
Yep.
Okay, and then maybe the back too?
I usually remove both, yeah.
Okay, articulation, baby.
So we cleaned everything up, tossed on some rotors and pads, did a coolant flush, and we called it a day. All right, things are going well. Now we just have to fit the seats, belts, and new wheels so that I can fit in the car with a motorsport helmet. Because if I can't fit in my car with a proper helmet on, I can't go racing.
We have Jason here. He is the main fabricating man here at VEX Performance. And yeah, we got a lot of work to do today, I think.
Oh yeah, we do. And of course, all the new Sparko goodies.
Yeah, not sponsored, by the way. There was just some good sales on Sparko, so now it really looks like this is sponsored, but it's not. But Sparko, call me. So this is the new seat. I got a Sparko Circuit 2. It was like the right price, and I'm a little bit of a bigger person. I'm like 6'1", kind of a wider waist, and so I don't know if I'm gonna fit into this seat yet, so we're gonna find out exactly right now. Did I make a huge mistake? It's perfect.
Nice.
Yeah, like actually. Okay, this is good. And we gotta do some cutting and chopping to make it try to fit within this super tight car and really tight cage. I bought the car with that brand new Sparko seat. What is that one, a Grid Q, which is a good seat, but it's not a Halo seat, and it's just a touch small for me. And we have belts to replace because the belts on these things, there are expiry dates on all this stuff when it comes to racing, and so every 5 years, on some stuff 10 years, you've gotta replace it.
While Jason's working on the seats and belts, it's my job to install the quick release hub and new wheel.
Oh, that's interesting. Oh, there we go. Nice. Got the belts. Oh yeah, perfect. Oh, that's nice. 330 mil, no noon marker, just what I wanted. Getting the little seats in and out, no worries.
It's like when you go to the gym versus.
Yeah. This one skipped shoulder day.
So this is what the current seat mount looks like, but we're gonna need to mount the seat much, much lower in the chassis, so it's all gotta come out. To be honest, I never liked this wheel, and I can't wait to get it out of there.
Okay. This is kind of scary. All right, all right, all right. Oh, okay. If we welded it to the floor, it fits. Just plastic weld it. So more tilt for sure if we can get away with it.
Yep.
And we could probably go up if you needed to. Like, this is great. If we could have it here, that's awesome. But if we needed to move up a tiny bit, I could probably do it. Whoop. It's worth noting that the quick release nor the steering wheel came with any hardware at all. So fortunately, VEX just happened to have the exact right parts. Cheers, VEX.
Unfortunately, we need to pull some shielding off the underbody so we can get it some bolts.
How's my leaky engine doing? Fully lubricated. Could be worse. There's a hole to the inside of my car. Man, any one of those holes, from what I've seen and what people have said, even like a teensy tiny little hole that big throughout a rally, bad news bears. It fills your whole car up with dust. What even is that? So all this just fell on Jason's head. Do you think they just shoved it in there because it was making noise or something?
Maybe.
There you go. Threw a little Loctite on there because a little Loctite never hurt anyone. But losing a steering wheel probably has. All right, before Jason gets to hacking and chopping this thing, I've got this on. It was super easy because we already had a quick, or not a quick release adapter, but like a 6-bolt adapter in the car. If it was set up with a regular steering wheel, it'd be a little bit more complicated, but nothing too crazy. But time to fit this thing. Yeah, so I gotta pull that. And there's one more. There it is. Yes, that is really nice. No play. Putting a quick release steering wheel is the coolest thing that you can possibly do to your car. Not horsepower, not wheels, not body kits, quick release. Sorry, I don't make the rules. Okay. Very nice. Not gonna need these anymore. Vintage rally equipment for sale. Somehow that truck smells like candy. As soon as it rolled in, wafts of candy. What does that mean? Actually, that is a little long for clutch. Like, I'm pointing my toe for clutch.
Okay.
Seats nowadays are a lot deeper, and so if we want to do this right and we don't want to have to like refabricate anything in the future for other fitment, I've got to get modern brackets. So I got to drive half hour each way. It's going to take a little over an hour to get back. Got them. Ready to go. Yeah, these give us way more adjustment. So much more adjustment. Actually, I'll mention it while he's not here. Jason's over there like cutting more metal to go in the car. But if you're watching this from South Africa and you're at all into the drifting scene out there, you probably already recognize Jason. I didn't even know this until today, but he was a Monster sponsored drifter for over a decade. And he has this, he was just showing me pictures of it. I'll put some pictures up and maybe some video. He was showing me pictures of his car, which is a wild Ford, like a supercharged Ford Mustang convertible drift car. Pretty rad stuff. I'll put his YouTube and his Instagram below, so go and check him out. I'm totally gonna have to have him and that car on this channel more.
All right, it's getting serious. There is no turning back now. Through a huge amount of hard work from Jason, he got both the driver's and co-driver's seats remounted just in time for me to get the car back to my place for final race prep. We've got studded winter tires installed, and the car should be ready to send.
Which side is it on? It doesn't tell me. I think it's on that side. Pretty sure. Let's get some gas. I don't know if you can hear me or not. It's very loud. We're in.
Oh my gosh, that seat is massive.
Yeah. Nice and safe.
Smells a little strange though.
All right, picked up the U-Haul again. Like, I was able to drive the car to my place, but I don't want to have to drive that thing all the way out because it's about a little over an hour's drive to where we're going to race. And if I break the car, I can't get home. So I apologize to all my neighbors for this. There's an Eagle Talon right here. That's all-wheel drive.
Yeah? This is gonna be sick.
How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Oh, you got it. So they just sort of like
So the race I'm entering is part of the Calgary Sports Car Club's Rallycross series. Drivers take turns running laps around a cone course with 4 laps in the morning and 5 in the afternoon. They'll be taking my fastest lap from the morning session and my fastest lap from the afternoon session, adding them together and using that combined time to rank my driving against the 34 other entries we've got today.
Did I mention it's like minus 25 out? But yeah, when you're not racing, you got to be helping. So that's what I'm doing. But they also don't allow you to be on any devices while you're marshalling for obvious reasons. So I'm going to turn this off. We'll see you in a bit.
Here's the thing. Anyone with a safely running vehicle, even your daily driver, there was a lot of daily drivers there, and an approved helmet can race, and entry fees are as cheap as they get in motorsports. I think this one was like $75 to $100 depending on if you were a Calgary Sports Car Club member. So this really is the most accessible way to get into rally, and I can't recommend it enough. I'm willing to bet that there's a Rallycross series running somewhere near you. Yes, you. So it's definitely worth searching around online.
Hello, sir.
Oh man, I'm pumped.
Yeah, this is awesome. Saw belt. Go.
Thank you.
Gotta put my racing gloves on. AKA my mittens. Don't worry. You're gonna do good.
Well, let's just have some fun getting to know this car first.
Yeah.
Woo!
Let's do this.
I'm pretty nervous and I have no idea what to expect out of the car or myself.
Ready?
Yes.
I immediately shift into second like I'm going to pick up groceries. Let's put that back into first and build some revs, shall we?
Oh, just wants to push.
There is so much less grip than I anticipated. I know I should be moving to second gear for this next section, but decide to stay in first to keep the speed down a little because honestly, I'm a bit shell-shocked at this point. The slalom training I did at Dirtfish helped massively here, right up until I flew off the course at the end of it. It doesn't show well, but this section is so icy it's hard to even stand in this area, as you can see by the rear end stepping out pretty hard.
That's so cool. It's the Lambo.
All right, so that was way too spicy. Way too spicy. I have got to calm down. That was rad, but I've got to calm down. There's just not enough grip.
Yeah. You did good though.
Thanks. Good car. We're gonna be cool, calm, and collected on this one. I'm gonna go slower than I think I need to.
All right.
Because clearly the speed that I think I should be going is way faster than what's possible.
Okay.
So it's time for your boy to calm down.
Your boy. Clutch in.
I'm giving the car more time to rotate now before I hit the gas again, which is making a huge difference. Still keeping it in first through here to keep speeds down a little bit until I have a little bit better handle on things. I'm being cautious here so the rear end doesn't step out again. Then I have to immediately shut it down because if your car even grazes one of the neon cones around the stop box, it's an automatic lap disqualification.
That was sick.
Okay, that was way better. I may have hit a cone, but that was way better.
Yeah. That's so cool to see a Lamborghini drifting.
So I could have gone faster in the in like 2 sections. And that whole like last ladder half over there, I feel like I was leaving some time on the table.
Do you just have to let it go and then it'll fall back down?
No, it's got that button, so every time I've had to remember to press the button.
Lap 3.
All right, full pin. You gotta compete with the other all-wheel drive cars.
I need smart pin. That's what I need. So I have to take it really easy through here. I'm losing time, man, I know it. Let's do this.
Much better through the corners, but that steering ratio is ridiculous.
Did I hit that cone? Think I hit it?
I'm really wringing the neck of this old engine through here now, so I've got to start dropping it into second.
Yeah, boy, that was faster.
Yeah, that was.
I may have hit a cone though.
Oh.
Woo! Oh man, heart is racing. To do like 25 minutes straight of that on the longer stages, that was gonna be something. Oof.
I might take a break for the next lap and grab a snack.
Okay, last round of the morning session. My car is 100 pounds lighter now, so no excuses. Let's send it.
Yeah, there was no send. Just me turning the wheels so much, I started losing articles of clothing.
This thing is a handful. Okay. I'm just so busy on this steering wheel. So busy I lost a glove. Oh, so there's that. That was awesome. Man, that last one was a mess.
Here's an important moment.
All right, let's see if Chris fits.
This is Chris, and he's going to be my co-driver. You'll be seeing him a lot more in future videos, but for right now, we have to make sure that he actually just fits in the car with the helmet on.
We got that seat as low as we could.
And with him being 6'3", no one was 100% confident about that.
There you go. Yeah, you're gonna be right on the edge, but we still have the old padding in.
Yeah.
And we're gonna get the new padding, which is way thinner.
Yeah, this is like poured concrete.
Yeah. Okay, sweet.
It's probably better.
Once Chris was done racing his own afternoon laps in the front-wheel drive class, he joined me in the Subaru. This is the very first time Chris has ever been in a car that I was driving, So I don't want to look like a dummy.
Yeah, look at this camera setup, eh?
Yeah, that's
It's like
very ergonomic, very user-friendly, right in front of your field of view.
But the thing is that so it's perfectly my eye line essentially, which is amazing for filming.
Yeah,
because they really get to see.
Spot, like you actually.
But then I see it in both eyes, but it's not where either of them are focused.
Gotcha.
So it disappears.
Wild.
Yeah.
It's like when you're shooting, you're supposed to keep both eyes open.
Yeah.
Because it just makes it go away. That's cool. Absolutely.
Okay, let's do it. Rip. Oh, cone.
Super happy
go.
with that one.
Very good.
And with a nice maniacal laugh. Sick.
That was good.
That was fun.
Yep.
Come on, car.
Good.
I'm gonna shut it down. Try and get a clean time.
Okay, mine's saying 55.9.
Okay.
55.8.
All right. Yeah, so, oof, that's new.
Smile it up. Gonna get your guy in here.
The next one was very similar in time, is a little bit slower, but I'm pumped to be putting down some consistently fast times.
Whoa. Nice. Whoa.
No worries.
You can smell some tires, or maybe clutch.
Something, probably everything.
And with my friend James hopping in, who is not involved in any kind of motorsport, it's time to put on a good show, and while at the same time, put down my fastest lap of the day.
Come on, bring it around, car, let's go. Come on. Oof.
Dude.
55, all right.
You should go out and drive a car like that, man. That's insane.
55.55.
Mate, that was sick.
Sweet.
And for the final run of the day, I did really badly, while also hitting a cone. So we won't worry about that one. Okay, on to the results.
Fifth is Scott in a WRX. Fourth is Troy in the Laser. Third is Ryan in the Impreza. Second is Alexander in the Laser. And on top of the heap is me because I got to drive the Laser. All right.
Oh man, what an incredible time. Like third place, I'm so stoked with that. Like I learned so much. The car held together, it didn't blow up. Man, that's a good time. Just go see if there's a rallycross situation anywhere near you. And we've got lots more coming up, and they're now gonna be hosted on a frozen lake. Yeah, so we're at the end of the video. I've got an exciting announcement, and I wanted to put it right at the end because this is for like the people who have really been supporting this channel along the way. And I've had lots of messages from people saying, hey, do you have merch? I want to, help support this whole series. I don't have merch, but I did just start a Patreon page. And along with that, There's something that I've been thinking about for a long time, and I'm really, really excited to finally be putting it out there. There's these things that I'm calling the community quarters, and they're the 2 rear quarter panels of the actual race car. And one of those rear quarter panels are going to be totally dedicated to putting your names on it. So when you go over to the Patreon page, you'll see one of the tiers that you can pay for the entire year all up front. And whoever chooses to do that gets their name on the rear quarter panel of the real race car for the entire season, which I think will be so, so cool. And then on the other quarter panel, that's going to be this small business community quarter, so that businesses that I've always wanted to get involved in motorsport, but maybe didn't have the funds to do like big giant sponsorships, I'm opening up that space to have 4-inch brand logos on there for your small business. And I'm trying to keep the cost down to, I'm pretty sure it is the cheapest possible way to get involved with motorsport sponsorship. And so we can fill up the other quarter with rad small businesses that are supporting Rally. If you're not able to do any kind of monetary support, that is completely fine. And just you watching this right now means so, so much. And I appreciate every single one of you. And I want to thank you all for following this journey. It's been quite a ride so far. And like we're less than 2 months away from the very first rally when I'm recording this right now. And so much has to happen between now and then. Cheers for making it this far into the video. We'll see you in a couple weeks. We're going to be putting out videos a lot more often now with potentially some more really big announcements coming up. So yeah, we'll see you on the next one.